Hello and welcome back to the show. As always, I'm your driver Spencer, sitting shotgun is Breck, and this week we're the podcast asking the important questions like, is this a siege? Is a new big bad entering the scene? And is found footage just a really good time? This is Be Afraid of the Dark.
Answers all three.
All three, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so that's the end of the episode. We figured it out.
Great intro, guys.
Great
we'll
intro, and that's also my outro. All right, we're just gonna jump straight in. Season 3, episode 12. Juicin Bello.
I meant to look it up before we started recording.
Doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. Written by Sarah Gamble, directed by Philip Segricia.
Oh, we got some heavy hitters in there.
We got some heavy hitters. This is a plot episode.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this one drops you straight into the action. Sam and Dean are raiding a hotel room of some kind or something, a penthouse, whatever. Guns at the ready, going through drawers, looking for things. It becomes apparent that they're after Bella.
Dresser full of wigs.
That's how they realize. Are you sure it's Bella's? And he holds up the wigs.
You can tell it's Bella's because it's way nicer than the usual motel they stay in.
Yeah. She's got taste.
My queen. She's at the Four Seasons, babe.
A phone rings. The phone rings, and Dean picks it up, and it's Bella, and she's like, "Hello, darling, can you hear me?"
It's so funny.
And
she wants that cookie so fucking
he's like,
bad.
"Where are you?" And she's like, 2 states away. "Where are you? Why would I tell you that?" And he's like, "Yeah, do you know how many people will die if you do this?" And she's like, "What do you think I'm doing?" And she looks down, and the Colt is in the passenger seat. She hasn't sold it yet, which means, who knows what that means? We'll find out.
She specifically, he accuses her of trying to sell, and she goes, "You don't know me at all, Dean."
Exactly.
What does that mean? A beautiful woman is always
who knows?
a
He's like,
little
"Well,
mysterious.
we're going to find you." And she's like, "Actually, you're about to be preoccupied." She's like, "I may have put in anyway." They hang up the phone, and boom, cops burst through the door, grab them, slam them on the ground. A pair of black shoes walks up. We slowly tilt up, and it's Henriksen. That tilt up, that moment rocks. It's so cool.
A new bombshell has entered the villa.
Yeah, and he just goes, "Hi guys, it's been a while." He's got a great voice.
I think he's such a great character actor. I keep forgetting to look up his name of his actor.
He's that guy.
He is that guy, and every time he pops up, I'm like, it's my guy.
So then I love that we cut from there to our title card, and when we come back in, Henriksen is at the small town police station. And he's talking to the sheriff, and he's like, "Where is everybody?" He's like, "They all went on the raid." He's like, 4 cops? I wanted everyone." He's like, "Give me an hour's notice."
Yeah.
They couldn't do this by the books because of how last minute it was because of Bella's tip. And not only that, Henriksen's like nervous and scared.
Yeah, he's definitely
not scared. He's not scared.
Not
but
scared. He's tense.
He's tense. He goes into the holding cells and pulls a drunken, disorderly guy out and just says, "Your lucky night," and sends him on his way.
Funny. Also, this holding pen, this drunk tank, has no smoking and no spitting on the sign in there. What the fuck are you supposed to do in the
Sit and ponder, baby. Sit and ponder.
I don't think you should have to sit and ponder when you're in there for drunk and
you
disorderly.
You do have to sit and ponder. But to set the stage, there's the sheriff, there's the deputy.
The sheriff that looks like Sean Astin.
The sheriff that is giving Sean Astin.
Yeah.
There's a secretary named Nancy who has a Jesus desk.
Yeah, I wrote, "Secretary is Jesus" all over her desk.
So that's it. That's pretty much everybody. They have a couple cops and Henriksen's partner. That's everyone. They perp walk Sam and Dean in. They're shackled at the ankles, shackled at the wrist, and connected together.
Yep.
And
Dean chats up Nancy.
Well, they both immediately clock Nancy. Dean chats her, like, "Don't worry, sweetheart. We're not the bad guys."
Yeah.
They lock them up. They leave.
Because Nancy has overheard, she's so scared because she overheard Henriksen telling the sheriff that, like, these guys are Satan worshiping grave, blah, 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 blah. Like, the general thing that Henriksen thinks they're doing, which they're not. But
yeah. It's actually the exact opposite, you dummy.
Dumb. Just kidding.
You dumbo.
He calls himself that later.
Gumbo. Wumbo.
Or you're just saying words now.
Wumbanese.
Oh, we're just saying words now.
It's from SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about it.
I didn't see that episode.
You don't need to worry about that. Anyway, so yeah, they're locked up, and they try to walk separate directions, and the chains pull, and then they very awkwardly sit down. Henriksen goes and gets on the phone with his superior officer, who's like, "These guys have been a thorn in my side for months. You finally caught him. We can't let him slip away again." Henriksen's clearly been getting a hard time about the 2 times they've gotten away from him in the past.
This boss is clearly like, I gotta come do it myself since you can't do it. Like,
and he's like, we're not doing it. We're not taking any risks. We're sending a chopper right now. So chopper's on the way.
The chopper.
Yeah, exactly. He tells the sheriff, he's like, chopper's coming. They need to clear the parking lot because it's so small. There's not even a...
Sheriff's like, we don't have a helicopter pad. He's like, then clear the damn parking lot.
Yeah.
I love the way this guy yells.
He's great.
He's just so great.
So that is going on. He goes in to talk to Sam and Dean. They're like, how are we going to Houdini our way out of this?
Also, when they perp walk them in, there's a shot where you can see their missing posters in the back with them blue stealing.
No, that's in the superior officers.
Oh, that's right. That's
FBI guys.
Anyways, you can see their in real show life posters in the back, which is very amusing because it is again.
Dean's doing the blue steel.
So funny.
It's fantastic. So they're asking how they're going to Houdini their way out of this one. They're not really sure. Henriksen walks in. And he's like, he's like, you know what I'm trying to figure out? And Sam looks at him all angry, and Dean's just trying to ignore him. Dean's being cocky with him and snarky with him.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm trying to figure out what I'm having for dinner. Steak or lobster? Hell, surf and turf. He's rubbing it in their faces, and they're like, you got the wrong guys. Like, oh, that's right. You fight monsters. Playing the whole thing, and Dean's like, we're the good guys. And then he explains, he's like, we're going to get out again. We did it twice. We're going to do it again. He's like, actually, you're going to Supermax tonight. You're never going to see each other again. And that kind of perks their interest and gets them both quite upset. And Dean's like, you got the wrong guys.
He also was like, I'm just happy I got you tied up. And Dean goes, you kinky son of a bitch. We don't swing that way.
Yeah.
He says it with full Jensen twang, too, which I really enjoyed.
Anyway, while this is happening, he leaves. Helicopter comes whooshing in.
Oh, he also makes a really crazy smack at John.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I forgot about this.
He fully goes, your daddy brainwashed you and probably touched you in a bad place. And Sam fully sits up and now another fucking thing.
And Dean's pissed.
They're pissed. And then he goes, life sucks, get a helmet.
Yeah. And he's just taunting him, thinking he's so profoundly won and he's so profoundly wrong. Okay, now the helicopter lands.
Yes.
And the superior officer gets out with the big file. Henriksen walks in to shake his hand. He just hands him the file really disrespectfully. He's like, you want me to do this? He's like, the FBI didn't invent bureaucracy, but we did perfect it.
Yeah,
so Henriksen is left here. He's like, now I want to go take a good long look at our perps. He goes in alone. He's kind of talking to them.
Shuts the door behind him.
Henriksen's stuck doing paperwork. Walks up and something's clearly not right.
Yeah.
He says a few odd things to them. Sam and Dean stand up, and he pulls out a gun with a silencer and shoots Dean straight in the shoulder. Dean goes back. Sam grabs the gun, points at the ceiling. There's a little struggle, and this guy's a demon.
Yeah.
He is... Shocker. Yeah, he's like, been waiting to meet you boys for a long time. And Sam, to his credit for being the great hunter that he is, very quickly busts out an exorcism.
So hot. Just the fact that he's smart enough to remember it and does not need any book to even say it anymore is so cool. And
the guy's like, sorry, I got to cut this short, but they're coming. They're all coming. And he ghosts. And we haven't seen Demon Smoke in a while.
We haven't in a long... And then we see a lot of it at the end of the episode.
Yeah, so as he's roaring in pain... The rest of the station, Henriksen included, rush in, guns drawn, and Sam's holding the gun. He's like, whoa, I didn't shoot him. He shot us. And they get this all figured out, and they're like, he's probably been dead for months. He's like, what, because he was possessed? And like, yeah. Accurate.
Don't joke. It's not funny.
So something's not right. So they send out one of the other the cops outside to go check and see what's going on. And he walks outside, looks down, and the throat is slit of both officers who've been guarding the door. He looks up, and the chopper explodes.
Crazy explosion.
And a demon comes up and kills him. So now, and then the lights go out inside, and Henriksen's like...
The power and the internet, too.
Yeah, the radio doesn't work. That's what sends the guy outside. So they are under siege now. They don't know what's going on, so they start loading up weapons, trying to figure out what's happening. They go in, and Henriksen goes in to talk to Sam and Dean.
And he clearly...
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so before Henriksen does that, I thought this was hysterical. They cut back into the holding cell, and Sam is just holding a rag to Dean's shoulder, and they've just not checked him out or given him medical attention. It's so funny,
because clearly they're like, check out the guy's body. There's no gun wounds. They figure out that Sam and Dean did not shoot this guy because he's not dead of bullet wounds. But it's really funny to me that clearly Dean is bleeding, and they're like, whatever.
They don't care. And Sam's putting pressure. He's like, he's like, oh, grow up, whatever.
It's so funny.
It's pretty funny. Henriksen's like, so what's the plan? Plan? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Your buddy's out there, kill everybody and bust you out. What's the plan?
The concept of Sam and Dean having enough friends to do that is really funny.
Yeah, it's just Bobby outside messing with everybody.
They don't have any friends, bro. Yeah. They have nobody.
Well,
okay.
I didn't remember. Just talking about nobody. I didn't remember that Joe and Ellen were like not in this season.
I know. I'm sitting here. I'm like, where are my divas at?
It's that writer's strike shit where like those two probably had something booked because of weird schedules because of the writer's strike.
Which is funny that they bring that up again next episode.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you guys, I didn't know you were allowed to talk about it.
They acknowledge the writer's strike and when they're trying to, anyway, we'll get to that. Do you remember? Oh, and then Dean has a line when he's pressing the writer. He's like, I'll live, if we get out of here alive.
I wrote that one down too. It's funny.
Yeah. Henriksen walks off saying that they're not going to get out of there. They're gonna hold it down. Whatever. Nancy's
hovering at the edge, kind of staring at them. And, Sam calls her over. He's like, "No, it's okay. Like, can you please bring me a clean towel?"
He's bleeding.
And then unfortunately, Sam has to kind of scare her and
he grabs her really hard,
and then the other sheriff's deputy comes in. He's like, "Oh, no,
yeah."
But this reveals that Sam has nicked her rosary.
Yeah,
which is very important.
I do like that Sam's kind of the best of the pickpockets. It seems like between the thing he steals in the keys he steals in Mystery Spot. Sam seems to be the guy that's good at like.
I like to think that Sam's good at pickpocketing and then Dean's good at picking locks.
Yeah.
And then together they're both really good thieves. They just choose not to be.
Yeah.
It's like my fun little thing. Again, it's like, and Dean knows how to do wires. You can't tell me that they've never stolen cars before.
Yeah.
Wait, yes, they did. They do. They'd acknowledge that actually.
Yeah. So anyway, he has the rosary. They kind of know what they have to do now. We don't know. It's a very cool reveal what they do. Sam and Dean are sitting there. The sheriff is mad about what they're doing. He's like, this is a siege. They're surrounding us. We need to hold tight here. Sam and Dean are in there, and Dean has this great line. He's like, would it kill one of these cops to bring us a snack? Like,
so funny.
It's really funny. And then Dean immediately is like, our situation is kind of awesome. He's like, they want us dead this bad. This is kind of awesome.
He's kind of reveling in it. He's having some fun with it.
He's loving it. Okay, so the sheriff rolls in now, and the sheriff unlocks the door, and he's like, come on. And they're like,
he's being weird.
They're like, no, we're good in here, actually. He's like, we're getting out of here. We're going, making a break for it.
Yeah, he says there's a SWAT facility in Boulder.
Yeah, he tells Henriksen comes in and he tells him that. And he's like, you're not taking him anywhere. In which we think is going to happen, and this is a great reversal. This moment is we think is the sheriff has been possessed, but no, Henriksen pulls a gun and shoots the sheriff in the head.
Crazy.
Sheriff dies. Sam and Dean beat the shit out of Henriksen and shove his head in the toilet where they've dropped the rosary and created holy water, and they start. Exercising him. Sam exercises him. Dean gets the gun and holds off the rest of the cops. There's a lot of yelling, and he's like, hurry up. And finally, the Henriksen's like, it's too late, and gets depossessed. And he falls over, and they're like, is he dead? And he wakes up, and he gets up, and Sam's like out of breath, sitting there, and he's like, what happened? He's like, you were possessed. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good moment.
Yeah. Sam's the only one that we know that's been possessed ever. Yeah. I don't think Dean's ever been possessed.
No.
Not that they would. I mean, if he has, they haven't mentioned it.
Yeah. I love that moment. It's a great reversal. The holy water toilet's super fun and resourceful.
Because I was sitting there like, oh, it's the sheriff, and then it's Henriksen, which is a really fun because it makes sense because Henriksen is not believing if anyone else is possessed but him.
No. Well, and I just, the moment's also funny too because he's like, I shot the sheriff. He's like, Dean goes, but you didn't shoot the deputy.
I kind of hate that song.
Anyway, it's a funny, Dean Jensen plays it really well. Okay, so then he hands him the gun and he's like, I owe you the biggest I told you so. Hands him the gun. And Henry's like, how do we survive this? He has deputy keys, gets the keys, unlocks them, asks them how they survive this. So they walk out, and Dean is getting properly patched up now. Sam's kind of getting the lay of the land. Sam
starts graffitiing the devil's traps everywhere.
So we see them looking at a blueprint, and they're graffitiing devil's traps everywhere. And Henry, they drop a bunch of guns on the table, and Dean's like, "Those are useless." And he's like, "What? We have an arsenal." He's like, "You don't poke a bear with a, you don't poke a bear with a BB gun.
Really
you're only gonna make it mad." So they don't have a choice. He's like, "We need rock salt." And he explains they're like, "Okay, we have bags of rock salt for the winter."
Yeah,
he's like, "Good, go get it."
The secretary, they're all like salt. She's like, "We have a bunch of road salt out in the storage." She's cute. I liked her.
Nancy's a good side character. So they start doing that, and outside, one of the demons looks up, and there is just a mountain of demon smoke kind of floating through a gas station.
Dean's out getting.
Yeah, Dean says he needs to go to the car.
Yes, he's getting something out of the car, which we find out are these anti-possession amulets.
And his salt shells and shotguns and stuff. He's just getting whatever he can think to help them slow the demons down.
And then they're shooting this not unlike when the Twister is coming in Twister.
Yeah. It's like this giant cloud.
I literally wrote down demonic tornado.
Yeah. Well, see, and Dean rushes inside. They reseal everything up, and then this is such a cool idea where the demon smoke just slams into the window and can't get in, but then it just blots out the window.
It was so
and
cool.
Covers everything, and then it's slowly, everything's shaking slowly. It flies away.
It's so tornado dust storm coated, but evil and hates you.
So like, is everyone okay? Everyone's good. Sam and Dean start passing out amulets. They're like, put these on, I'll keep you from getting possessed. Everyone puts them on. They're like, what about you two? And we get the great reveal of the like, the shot of the tattoos finally getting revealed.
Cool.
He's like,
remember, guys, if we get a Patreon, you can pay for us to go get them.
It's true. I will get that tattooed on me forever for money.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Just saying. So
they do that, and he's like, oh, cute. When did you think of that? And Sam just gives this really sad line where he's like, not soon enough.
I know. And you're like, oh. Sad.
Yeah.
We remember when Meg possessed him.
Yeah. And then Nancy looks at us and she's like, what is this? That's whoever from town. And Dean's like, not anymore. And it's the entire town has been possessed.
Creepy.
And is standing outside. Super cool. This is our second Siege episode.
It was what I would say. I was like, it's our second The Entire Town's Evil Now episode
Croatoan.
after Croatoan.
This one is better. I like this one more than Croatoan. Croatoan's a good episode.
Croatoan, the emotion is harder for me, but this episode is just plain cool. So
this episode rocks.
And then one cop drags a chair over to look outside the window and fucks up a salt line. Dumb.
Now, however, that ends up not really meaning that much.
It doesn't. It actually lets in someone we actually like.
So Henriksen and Dean have this really good moment I really like.
I liked it a lot.
They're kind of discussing, and Henriksen's like, I wasted my life 15 years to get a couple of perps.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I live alone, string of ex-wives. Like, I have nothing. He's like, sign me up for the big frosted mug of I wasted my life.
Yeah.
And Dean just goes, he's like, you didn't waste your life. You didn't know. And he's like, well, I know now. And
really
he's
nice.
like, can we win this?
Yeah.
And Dean's like, to be honest, I think the world's going to end bloody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a reason not to fight. And he goes, I choose to go down swinging. And
which is also how I feel.
The epitome of the Winchesters in so many ways,
Yeah, 100%. It's how I feel about the world. And I think it's fun that's the cool part of that conversation. That's the emotional part of that conversation. The part that amuses me is Henrik's going, so demons are real? And he's like, yep, and ghosts and werewolves and vampires. But what does he say?
If it makes you feel better, Bigfoot's a hoax.
Bigfoot's a hoax. And I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't have Bigfoot?
Well, see, and
I couldn't get one fucking
and
thing.
And Henriksen's like, it doesn't. And for me, I was kind of like, that would make me feel better. And I don't know why.
No, I think it would make me sad. I would at least want to know, like, you don't think that they ever saw Mothman?
I don't know. Mothman, maybe. I don't know.
I wish Mothman.
Do you think they put nickels in the statue's butt?
100%.
Which is what people do to the
Dean
Mothman statue.
does that and takes a really funny picture and makes Sam take the picture of him, and Sam's sitting there like,
Sam's like, I hate everything. Anyway, there is a ruckus. They go into the room and someone has broken the glass where the cop has broken the salt line and fallen in, and she stands up. They're like, wait. She's on our side. And it's Ruby.
Hi, girl.
Ruby's like, you want to let me out of here? She's stuck in a demon's trap, a devil's trap. Sam breaks it with a knife. She steps out, and she's like, well, she also has, does anybody have a mint? She's like, some guts splattered in my mouth while I was killing my way in here. Fucking awesome.
She's so cool. God, she's awesome.
So yeah, she walks out. They reseal everything seemingly. Sam notices the salt line's broken. They fix it. Whatever.
Which I think it's so typical that I think Sam would notice. I don't think Dean would be paying attention.
No.
And I think Sam notices, wait a damn minute.
Yeah. So they go out and they start having a conversation about what's going on. And she's like, there's a new boss in town. And they're like, who is he? And she's like, Lilith.
And she's like, Sam didn't tell you?
Yeah, and Sam has known about Lilith. Seemingly, we don't ever see him learn about Lilith outside of like the vague notion of another leader out there.
I don't think she told Sam who the leader, because she's referring to the witch episode where, the head witch of the head witch demon of the coven there was like, there's a new player in town who doesn't like you and blah, blah, blah. And then now we finally, I think, get the reveal, and I think Sam does too.
Yeah,
I think it's an internal and external reveal of Lilith.
So Lilith is our
girl.
What's up, Lilith? How you doing, girl?
Hi, diva.
So she's somebody, and we may or may not meet her in a minute.
Who's to say?
And Ruby
and she sent all these demons.
And Lilith has sent all these demons because she really wants Sam dead, because she views Sam as like a threat to her demon throne.
She views him as competition.
Anyway, so Ruby says, Ruby finds out they lost the cult, and she's not happy about that.
Pissed as fuck. She's like, motherfucker, I helped you fix it.
Yeah, so she's like, great, now I have to use this spell that will vaporize every demon in a mile radius, including her, and kill them. Not depossess them, kill them. So it'll blast the demon out of the body, saving the person, but killing the demon.
Yeah.
All it needs is the heart of a virgin. And so there's this great little bit where she's like, someone virtuous, and Dean's like, I got lots of virtue. And she's like, virgin, you idiot. And he's like, no one's a virgin. And he looks up in Nancy's very clearly, but she's like, what? It's a choice.
Which I'm like, yeah, good for you, girlfriend.
And he's like, never? Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty funny.
I wrote down Dean is boggled by chastity.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is happening, and
she offers up her heart.
She offers up her heart, but Dean and Henriksen are not having. They're like, we'll protect her, we'll fight. We're not doing it. And then he goes, Ruby asks Sam, what do you think? And Sam does not side with Dean. And Dean pulls him away and is essentially like, there's 30, we're not killing an innocent person. She's never been laid. Like, he's not going to do it.
So funny.
And then
nobody's going to kill any virgins.
Yeah, nobody's going to kill any virgins. And he walks off. It's a great line. And essentially, Sam's argument is like, and there's 30 people out there we can save.
Yeah.
And Dean's like, I have a plan. It's not good, and I'm not even saying it's going to work, but we fight.
And it's not a plan.
Yeah, and he's like, it's not a plan. It's just we open the doors and fight. Seemingly, he does end up having a plan. He does. The way they phrase it is funny. He's like, I have a plan. We fight. It's like, not a plan, bro.
It's just like, yeah, and then I win. You're like, it's not.
So they tell Ruby they're not doing it, and she leaves. Ruby's like, I'm out. I'm not doing it. So as she steps out. She has this great line where she's like, I waste all this time helping you. I'm not going to stand here and watch you die.
Yeah.
After I'm offering to die for you.
Yeah.
She goes on her way.
I think it's nice too that Nancy was like, no, those are all the people I know.
Yeah,
like,
it's very sweet.
She's a sweet girl.
Gives her a lot of characterization.
Yeah, she's, sometimes female characters on this show aren't necessarily written super well, and then I liked this one.
Nancy's fun. Good one-off character.
Yeah.
Okay, so she leaves, and as she steps out, she pulls her demon knife. She's like, I'm leaving. Anyone want to get in my way? And they like part around her as she's going.
So fucking cool.
Then we cut to later where they have loaded up, and it's Dean, Sam, and Henriksen breaking the salt lines, breaking the devil's traps, and opening the doors, and essentially just like, let's go.
Fuck it. So
the demons slowly start bursting in. They're blasting them with rock salt, because rock salt doesn't stop a demon, but it will slow them down quite a bit, and it won't kill the person.
Yeah.
So they're blasting him, and Henriksen gets kicked in the face and flies back, and Sam is like in the main room, like fighting for his fucking life. Very shaky fight. Sam's end of it I don't love as much, but Henriksen's is a little silly because there's like demons running past. He's like, I hope this works, and he splashes holy water on the guy. And Dean's going fucking commando mode.
Dean has a rock salt bullet bandolier.
Yeah, with this, and he like steps back. It's really cool. It's a good
Rock Salt
good fight.
Bullet Bandolier is actually going to be my Halloween song band
Yeah,
name.
totally.
So there's that.
So then they all get thrown back into the main room, and they're like throwing as much holy water as they can around. They get kind of surrounded, and then one demon steps up, walks closer, and it's the one powerful demon there, because she is able to like pin Sam and Dean against the wall, and Henriksen slips away, and they're like, while this is going on, we see that the other two are running around. Nancy and the deputy are running around putting rock salt around all the doors and windows from the outside, creating
smart.
a lockbox for him, which is sick as hell.
Very cool.
They say Henriksen now. Henriksen is fighting a couple more demons, and he hits a button, and over the intercom is a recording of Sam doing an exorcism.
Hell yeah.
So all the demons start freaking out, and one of them busts out and runs away before, and like looks at Nancy and's like, runs away, leaves her alone, and they salt off the thing so no other demons can get out. All the demons start de-smoking, and it's like pooling at the roof, and Sam and Dean are still pinned back.
Cool.
And then they look away as it like the exorcism like ends on a bang and goes turns red and blows up.
Really
and so
cool.
all of the demons have been exorcised and sent back to hell. That's 30 demons they now no longer have to worry about.
Very cool.
Sam and Dean.
Mass exorcism is so cool.
Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean. It's the exorcism over the PA is so fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, exactly. That is such a good. Dean's plan worked. It's like Ruby was like, this plan's stupid, and Dean was like, yeah, and then Sam was like, yeah, and then it worked.
And then it worked because there's nothing. Dean loves to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah. So no kill for them this episode.
Yes, true.
They ask Henriksen, what's next, and he's like, I got to come up with a great lie in the next 5 minutes about what happened. He's like, well, what are you going to tell him about us? And he's like, or what are you going to do about us? He's like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
You died in the helicopter explosion. You can't even check dental records. You two are dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, thank you. They go on their way.
Cool.
Henriksen is just, and I mourn a little bit what we could have had with like Hunter Henriksen in 2 seasons.
Supernatural did not know what to do with him. It's a real shame.
But very shortly after this, a woman is walking a little girl by the hand into the office.
Mm-hmm.
And goes, I'm looking for 2 boys. They're brothers. One of them's
really tall and one of them's really cute.
Yeah, and then she's Nancy laughs and she's like, oh, what's your name, sweetheart? And she goes, Lilith. And her eyes roll back. They're white. The first time we've seen a white demon eyes. Mm-hmm. She holds up her hand. Everyone screams. Henriksen jumps to his feet and white light erupts out and everything shakes, and we cut to Sam and Dean.
Mm-hmm.
In the motel room. There's a knock on the door. They let Ruby in. Ruby's like, turn on the TV. And they look, and the police station exploded. They are still dead to the FBI, but so is Henriksen, so is the deputy, so is Nancy.
So is everybody there. You're like, oh.
Everyone who made it is dead now, and Sam and Dean can't believe it. And Ruby lays into him. She's like, mine was the one without a body count. Mm-hmm. You need to start fighting a war. This is how you win. And Dean's earlier tirade was about, he's like, if this is how you win a war, I don't want to win. Mm-hmm. And now there's some hard truth both of them have to take, where she rushes off and they just sit in silence. Is like, yeah, we just saved ourselves and no one else.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. And that's where we end the fucking episode.
She also gives them mojo bags to ward off Lilith.
Yeah, to ward off for a time, not forever. 2 bummer endings to episodes, but really, this is one of the highest rated 1-2s, and it's fucking awesome.
It's really
Mystery
great.
Spot into this rules.
It's really great. I really am sad about Henriksen.
Yeah, I am
think
too. Again, if he had shown up like 2 seasons later as a hunter, would have been sick.
Would have been so cool.
Yeah.
He would have been so great. Well, whatever. Supernatural didn't know what to do with him.
It is what it is.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, and again, I think if this was a full season, he would have shown up in an earlier episode, and then this would have happened. Yeah. I said the same thing about Gordon. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. This season has still maintained a high level of quality. It just has pacing issues because of the writer's strike and them having to rush into doing it. But it's fun. Anything we missed this one?
I don't think so. Just it was a
Rad
great
as hell.
episode. I need to look up what just and Bello means.
Yeah.
I'm sure it means something demonic.
Trapped or whatever.
I'm sure.
Really good episode, a good CG episode, lots of action, good twists and reveals. Like they do a good job of making this one fun. Okay, best line. This has so many great lines.
If it makes you feel any better, Bigfoot's a hoax.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Mine would be, would it kill all these any of these cops to bring us a snack?
Close second. Nobody's killing any virgins.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Iconic line.
Nobody's killing any virgins.
Yeah. Best kill.
I keep losing my things. Since we're not counting all of the people dying in the off-screen explosion, I'm saying the helicopter explosion because I think it's cool.
One guy, I put Henriksen shoots the sheriff because it's like unexpected, it's violent.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a great reveal. Yeah, so that's what
Works
we'll go
for
with.
Me.
Okay, this has been a great episode, and now we are moving on to an episode that I have very fond memories of, and still like. I just am surprised at how low rated it is.
Yeah.
In the eyes of the fans, but
I just realized we have chairs like them.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Season 3, episode 13, Ghostfacers, written by Ben Edlund, directed by Philip Segricia.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for everything.
This was for us. We love found footage.
We're found footage people. I have a found footage bingo card that I should probably post at some point for you guys because I think you would find it amusing. But this was an episode I rewatched so much. Yeah. Before we ever embarked on this rewatch thing, is that I was like, I need to pick me up. I'm gonna go watch Ghostfacers. Yeah.
And the episode's fine overall. Yeah. Like it's more lo-fi than I wish they went. It's clear they wanted to get a cheaper episode made where Jared and Jensen did not have to be on set every single day. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Sometimes you do what you got to do. It's better than a clip show, I'll tell you that much.
So much better than a clip show.
Anyway, so we open with the Supernatural title card, no cold open, and it goes and it glitches to Harry and Ed
Oh
from Hell House,
So
the
fucking
Hellhound
funny.
LLC boys.
Oh yeah.
And they are sitting in the douchiest chairs with like
So
ascots
funny.
and suits on.
They're like tracing the rims of their glasses
and they're
of wine.
monologuing about how they hunt ghosts or whatever.
Yes.
And it's all very pompous and stupid and self-important. And
This unsolicited pilot.
yeah. And totally fucking dumb and douchey into their very own theme song.
Ghostfacers, facing the ghost when others will not. Ghostfacers.
And it's so...
Stay in the kitchen when the kitchen gets hot.
And it's giving title cards for everyone, including Sam and Dean, and people.
so
Someone named
funny.
Corbett, someone named...
Corbett.
I keep saying Corbett. A bunch of people we have that they've now met up with and are in the group. And Sam and Dean, and Dean's is just the middle finger. So that is happening. And then it cuts to them getting Harry and Ed getting out of the car with briefcases that say Ghostfacers, walking in fake slow motion because they don't know how to do it in post.
Making yourself walk in slow motion will never not be funny to me. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so this is their reality TV ghost show.
Yeah.
Also, they call it reality TV with like quotations around it, which I find really amusing. Because this is like pretty much around the time, like reality TV only really took off because of the writer's strike.
Well, and the funny thing is, in the monologue, they talk about that. They're like, oh, the writer's strike set you back on scripted television. It's like, are you two scabbing right now?
It's really funny.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is it scabbing if it's your non-written TV show?
Well, what they are doing and what the original wave of reality television did was try to capitalize and get work done without writers. It tried to fill a void, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It did keep several different guilds and different unions employed. It is, however, just a little shitty.
And it is the reason that Jennifer's Body never got the script doctoring it needed.
Yeah, but that script is still very good.
It's still very good.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Anyway.
I love Jennifer's Body, okay?
Yeah.
My beautiful 4K steelbook is around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's on the shelf over there.
He bought it.
So they go into the house. They're like, "Good morning, Ghostfacers." Like, this 7 o'clock at night. They're like, "That's morning to a Ghostfacer."
They also establish, we pretty much run our Kinkos, so we can leave at 6 whenever we want.
We can do whatever we want. Work at 6. Anyway, so to breeze past this, they're all idiots.
Yes.
They're all so dumb.
Yes.
They are messing up. They're knocking stuff over. They have this board. He's like, "This needs to go here. That needs to go there." Lay it all out. But what they're laying out is they are going to check on this place called the Morton House. And the Morton House, every 4 years, there's a slew of disappearances. No one has ever made it through the night staying there. And it's supposed to be like the most haunted place in America.
Leap year ghosts.
Yeah.
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 We meet cute little Corbett too.
We meet Corbett.
They single him out a little bit more. Actually, no,
he's the unpaid intern.
He's the unpaid. I love that his credits are also /cook.
Yeah,
it's really amusing to me. We meet their goofy tech guy Spruce.
Yep.
Who's like driving a tractor and talking to the camera, and he's like, "I'm 15th, 16th Jew, 1/16th Cherokee."
Yeah, he's insane.
Oh boy,
he's insane.
And then they have Ed's sister, Maggie.
Adopted sister.
Adopted, and he keeps saying adopted, and she's like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
It's being weird. So then the garage door opens in the middle of their meeting, and it's their dad. He's just like, "What's going on?" It knocks the board off the wall.
In the garage, and it's like lifting.
Yeah.
They also established that Ed and Harry met at computer campus kids, which is also very amusing
important details to know.
It's just cute to me.
Yeah. So they get to the house. They're going in. They're setting up all their cameras. They're doing the...
And Ed also... Harry says in the car, and he's like, Corbett is the hots for Ed.
Yeah, they establish that Corbett is feeling Ed. He wants a relationship with Ed. And also, while they're sneaking up to the house, a familiar Impala drives by with Sam and Dean blaring music while trying to do a drive-by of a house, which is funny.
Not cops, just Hicks.
Yeah, and then as they're driving with those, not cops, just Hicks, let's go. So the Ghostfacers get inside. They're setting up all their cameras. Yeah, phase 2, the title card, phase 2 infiltration. It killed us. We thought that was so funny.
And then it goes phase 3, FaceTime.
Yeah. So stupid.
Oh my god! And they're calling it the Eagle's Nest.
Yeah.
And oh my god, this episode's funny.
Genuinely so good. So,
dude, I can smell syndication.
Yeah, dude, I can smell syndication as they're setting up the cameras. They start going around, and the group kind of splits up. Some people are going off to look for stuff, and then we get 2 sets of flashlights rushing and going, police officers, hands up. Let's see some ID. And the lights go down and it's Sam and Dean. And there's this moment like, whoa, what's happening when you see your ID? And he grabs ID and he's like, Sutton. Okay, ID. And he's like, wait. I know you two.
Dean's like, no, you don't.
Right. Let me see some ID. And he's like, no, I know you guys. And Sam's like, oh, fuck.
Sam goes, holy shit, it's those guys from Texas. Holy shit, it's those guys from West Texas, the Tulpa.
Yeah, and Dean just goes, and let me find it so I can read it properly. Dean just goes, me.
I love, and we know obviously that they're filling in for all of the swears that they're obviously
so
saying.
They're bleeping it,
but
putting
it's
a little
so funny to get it
in
this one episode where I just get the confirmation that they're swearing all over the place.
Yeah.
Also, and when they're running around before they see Sam and Dean, they have another one of my favorite lines, which is Harry seeing a dead rat and getting really freaked out and running away.
Yes.
And he goes, rats are like the rats of the world.
he runs away terrified. They throw it out. It's weird.
Rats are like the rats of the world.
So the second group that hasn't encountered Sam and Dean yet see a ghost just appear. And he looks a little too clean. The cameras glitch out and you see him.
He's kind of like a mobster.
He's kind of like a mobster looking thing. He gets shot a couple times, falls and vanishes. They freak out. They rush over into Sam and Dean. There's this like panic, like, we got footage. We did it. You're never going to believe it's full apparition. And then they stop and she goes, aren't these the assholes from Texas?
So funny.
Amazing.
It's so, and Sam's like, also, I think it's really funny that this isn't even his episode and he's still lore dumping.
Yeah.
He's still like, and see, here's everybody that goes missing. And then Harry's like, well, you like did a lot of work here.
Yeah. So
Ed's like, you did a lot of work here.
They watch the footage and Dean and Sam step away and they're like, this is just a death echo. Are we wrong about this house? And they're like, what is a death echo? And he essentially explains it's sometimes it's like essentially a harmless ghost that is trapped in a loop of reliving their death over and over and over again.
Which is sad.
Very sad. And then they finally realize that they're like starting to usher them out. They're forcing them out and they go, wait, where's Corbett? And Corbett is off on a side quest.
Which is, it's so cute because earlier he has like a fear meltdown and Ed has to like talk him out of it.
Yeah,
he's clearly like trying to be like game and like be cool to hang out with the Ghostfacers.
Yeah.
And it gets him stolen by the ghost of this episode, the real ghost of this episode.
Maybe maybe this scare, but a really good scare happens where he like turns on his night vision and the ghost is behind him with like night visioned out eyes.
I love the
And
descent.
then he gets whacked and he gets dragged away and Corbett has vanished.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love the
Sam
descent.
and Dean are rushing around trying to find him. What?
I said I love the descent.
Yeah. Sam and Dean are rushing around trying to find him. Everyone's following him. It's very hectic.
In true found footage fashion. I can't tell what's going on half the time.
Yeah.
And that's how I like it, God damn it.
So it ends up they can't find him. They don't know what to do. And it's past midnight, which is when the ghosts come out and they can no longer get out. So Sam and Dean are busting down the door and the camera's on him. And Sam just goes, let's hunt the Morton house. It's our Grand Canyon.
He goes, let's go hunt the Morton house, Sam. It's our Grand Canyon. Dean, you only have 2 months left. And you're like, oh, what do you mean what do you mean by that? What do you mean that Dean only has 2 months left?
And so we get our establishment that we have 2 months left, which we only have 3 episodes left in the season.
Fuck.
Which is crazy to think about.
What? That can't be true.
It is in fact true.
But time flies when you're having fun with the short season.
I know. Truncated season. So we get a little lore dump that the last owner of the house is the only one that they can like confirm lived there. And they find a bunch of survivalist shit.
Before that though, they see another death echo.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
They see another one, and it's this guy who died getting hit by a train.
Well, we don't know that yet. He's just like standing there like out of it, and Dean walks up and he's trying to scream in his face.
Yeah, and Sam's telling them like, yeah, sometimes you can knock a death echo out of their loop by reminding them that they're dead.
It's rare, but you need
it. You usually have to be connected to the person somehow. So
and then
Dean
this
does not
crazy
succeed.
moment where it turns around, the death echo turns around, and then a light shines on it and hits him and he flies back and there's like a blood splatter. Really cool.
Really cool.
Very into that.
That's one of my major fears. Did you know that?
Getting hit by a train?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's because, you know what it is? It's because when I was in driver's ed, they showed us so many scary videos of people parking on train tracks and then getting their cars demolished.
Yeah.
So what's up with that, guys?
Yeah. So so now they're talking about the last owner of the house and how he is a survivalist. He's got like a pamphlet for like a surviving an atomic bomb, all this like government rations and stuff. And
he has a certificate for recognizing his 20 years of service at the local hospital.
And he's the janitor, and then they find toe tags, and it is of someone being shot, someone getting hit by a train, and someone offing themselves. And Sam and Dean go, "Oh, he brought the bodies here."
Yeah.
And they're explaining, they're like, to play with. And everyone's like, ew. So this guy's a freak.
Freakazoid.
Some more light conversation happens, and then the camera glitches, and it stops glitching, and Sam is gone. Sam has been snatched.
They snitch him.
What is the ghost power with this? Because the other guy had to drag away, and Sam can just teleport. I don't care. It's a fun little moment.
It's fun. Why is Sam always the one getting yoinked? It's always Sam.
You got me, brother. I don't know.
Ghost is like he's friend-shaped.
Yeah. So anyway, Sam or Corbett is tied up. Corbett. I don't know why I keep saying Corbett.
I don't know.
Corbett is tied up in the basement with the camera on him, and we hear, and there's a decomposing hand in the shot, and Sam's like Corbett. God, I can't do it. Corbett. He's like Corbett, wake up. He's like, we're stuck down here, and there's music, like a creepy song playing.
My party and I'll go
Yeah.
if I want to.
Exactly. And there's all these bodies and party decorations. And does Corbett have a hat on?
Yeah, they were joking earlier that Corbett looks like RoboCop, and he thinks Ed's flirting with him when he calls him that. But he's like strapped to the gills with a bunch of cameras.
Yeah, with a bunch of gear. So then the ghost kind of walks up, and Sam's like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he pulls out this thing. He's like, it only hurt for a moment, or whatever he says to him. And he stabs Corbett. God, he stabs Corbett through the back of the neck, and we see it pop out of his throat.
It is a crazy kill.
It is a nuts kill.
I kind of can't believe they showed that.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then
We've had a lot of those this
We see
season.
Sam just like depressed because that happened.
Yeah, Sam's like,
and then the ghost walks over and puts a party hat on Sam.
Sam's like, no, don't. And you're like, oh, what's happening? And it's
then
just
there's
a
like
party hat.
and then he steps out of the way, and Sam has a party hat. It's hysterical.
It's deeply funny. With like a bloody eye and like everything. It's really funny.
Yeah. So then we get, let me 1 second.
We go back to
it's Harry.
Maggie and Harry.
Maggie and Harry are making out, and Maggie is Ed's adopted sister.
Yeah.
Sutton is like filming them, and like
Spruce.
Spruce is Sutton.
Who's Sutton?
I made up Sutton. I don't know. I can't keep names straight tonight, as we've discovered. Spruce is filming them making like funky disco sound, funky porn music sounds.
He's literally going bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
So then Ed walks in, and he's like, my best friend, my best sister.
It's so funny.
And he does one of these. He goes, hold my glasses. He takes them off and hands them to Spruce. And then he starts fighting it. But there's this great moment in this terrible fight where you see one of them, and I can't tell who it was, literally going, hiya, 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 into the side.
And then Dean walks up and goes, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and it bleeps. He's like, the fuck are you doing?
So funny. Please, I would have paid so much for the bleeped cut of this show.
The unbleeped,
where they just let them, not even that. I just want them to do it for the rest of the show so I can tell when they're actually trying to swear.
Yeah.
It would just be really funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, you want a version of the entire show where it's bleep so we can get them saying the F-bomb?
Yes.
I love that. That's awesome.
Just very funny.
He splits it up. They say sorry to each other and walk off.
Also, I forgot to mention that my new band name is Birthday Party at the Bomb Shelter because of this episode.
Yeah.
I think it'd
nice.
be a great
I love
one.
it.
Yeah.
So they go down. They're like trying to figure out. They're realizing, okay, we're down 2 people. What do we know? Cold War era, and Dean realizes they probably have a bombshell. Oh, go ahead.
And they get split up first.
No.
They don't?
This is after, because remember they're back in the main room, and he picks up the pamphlet, and that's how they figure it out. So then Dean starts frantically looking for stuff, and he's going down as far as he can. Then they get split up as him and Spruce walk into the basement. The door slams shut, and it's Ed, Harry, and Maggie locked outside. And so they're like, "What happened? What's happening? Why'd you close the door?" He's like, "It did it." And Dean gets up against the door, and he's like, "Guys, in my duffel bag, there's salt. Make a circle and then get in it." And then there's just this really long like
in the duffel
in
bag?
the duffel bag
in the salt, you idiot.
And they're like, "Oh yeah." So they run off to go do that, and him and Spruce go down to the basement, and Spruce starts interrogating him. He's like, "Your brother said you had 2 months left. What did that mean?" He's like, "Oh, it's complicated." No, I'm not getting into this on some reality TV show, some bullshit reality TV show
about my bullshit problems. I'm gonna do my fucking job.
Yeah, really funny.
And then Spruce is like, "Is it cancer?"
He's like, fuck it. Yeah, anyway. So then we cut upstairs, and they've made the circle, and they've stepped in it, and I believe this is when we see that Corbett.
Yeah, we see Corbett's death echo
is
for the
a death
first
echo,
time.
and they're very sad about it. And to Ed's credit, he's like, "We gotta help him," and he stands up, and they're like, "Don't step outside that circle.
Yeah,
don't step outside that circle."
And he steps outside for a little bit and can't do it.
So he gets back in,
retreats.
and then we cut back to Sam and to Dean, And Dean is hearing the music, and he moves this shelf, and the guy and Spruce is like, man, you're strong. He's like, shut up.
It's so funny.
He bursts into the door as the ghost is about to kill Sam, and he blasts it with rock salt. It vanishes. And yeah, so now they're all trying to bust out of the basement, and they can't. We cut back to Ed, and he's like, no, I have to do this. And he gets out and he pleads with him. And he's like, well, I'll have you talk about this.
It's just really funny. So, he gets back in, and he's like, I can't do it, like, blah, blah. And Harry and Maggie are like, look, buddy, he had a crush on you. He had feelings for you. Yeah. And then Harry... You gotta snap him out of it. You gotta go be gay for that poor dead intern. You gotta go be gay for that poor dead intern. Oh my God.
So good,
this
dude.
This is a hysterical episode.
Yeah. He gets out and he pleads with him, and he's calling out to his nature. And Sam and Dean get flung around by this ghost, and there's nothing they can do. And the Spruce gets thrown too, and they're not winning this fight. They're not doing very well. And Ed gets through to Corbett.
Like, I love you. You're so important to the team.
Yeah.
And Corbett kind of snaps out of it. And then he disappears.
And he reappears in the basement and walks up and tackles the ghost, and they like and vanish. And
more ghost on ghost violence.
More ghost on ghost violence, but this time
for good.
With gay love.
Yeah.
So the ghosts are gone. Everything is safe. They're good. We cut to
it's
outside.
Like their outro.
Yeah, it's their outro where they're like monologuing, and Sam hands them a slip of paper. Yeah, Sam hands them a slip of paper, and they're leaving. It's really funny.
And we oh my God, the outro when they go back to them in the chairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take this one.
War changes man, and Maggie. War changes man, and one woman. It's like, and they're talking about it. It's like, and most importantly about how gay love could pierce through the veil of death and save the day. This might be my most quoted quote from this show.
This might be your most quoted quote from anything.
It might be, because
you quote this all the time.
Did you remember what I was quoting it from?
Yeah, I'm sure I knew it was from Supernatural, but I had forgotten.
And then we get there, and I'm sitting there like, yes, say the line. How gay love can pierce through the veil of death and save the day. And
they monologue more in a very douchey way. It ends, and when it ends, the credits go, and it cuts to a
stunned.
No. It cuts to a shot of Corbett.
Yes.
And he's like giving his little like, what do you think's happening? He's like, I think all our dreams are going to come true.
King of the Impossible.
It cuts his like death title is like King of the Impossible. It's so funny. And then it cuts to back into real television footage, normal television footage of Sam and Dean watching it stunned.
King of the Impossible. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's still funny.
It's so good. They are making fun of this. They're like, wow, you really exploited all of this. And
the concept of sending your snuff TV show to a bunch of guys unsolicited.
Yeah, and Dean has a duffel bag at his feet, and he clicks something inside, and there's kind of a humming. They stand up, and they're like, "You're just jealous. We got the footage of the century." And Sam and you're like, "Got us there,
man."
And they leave. These guys are like, "Let's start burning some DVDs and get this out." And then all of a sudden, all their footage starts getting messed up, and they lift this magnet out of the thing. And Sam and Dean have had hyper powerful electromagnet to fry all the footage they have. So
like literally shut down everything.
And they get outside, and they're like, "Do you think it worked?" And they can hear screaming from inside. And they're like, "Yep." Get in the car, and they're like, "Kind of a shame. The show had its moments." And like, it's pretty fun. They tear ass out of there, and
just end of episode. So great.
They had 2 bummer episodes in a row. And they needed to give you one in true Supernatural fashion. Anything we missed in here?
No, I just think I can't believe this is so lowly rated, because it's not a perfect episode by any means.
No,
but I do love it.
It's very fun.
Infinitely rewatchable.
I do think this is more on what I was saying about like the Christmas episode, where now Supernatural season 3 is very much a transition period for them 100%. Into being like, we're going to comment on the nature of a television show as well as being just a story.
100%.
You know, it becomes the meta context of everything around it become more apparent
100%.
Here. Best line.
How gay love can pierce through the veil of death and save the day.
Yeah, since I knew you would pick that, and that is the best line of this episode. Might be the best line of the season, if we're being honest with each other.
Again, I don't think I've ever quoted another line of this show more than how gay love can pierce through the veil of death and save the day.
And since I knew you were going to do that, I just went with me.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, it's so good.
My honorable mentions are you got to go be gay for that poor dead intern.
And the rats are the rats of the world.
Actually, it was going to be King of the Impossible. Oh my God, we're not going to do it, but it would be really funny if you did that at the end of this episode.
Yeah, King of the Impossible. I'm not doing it. Be good though. Okay.
I don't know why this is getting me so
if
bad.
you would love a merch of us, of
King and Queen of the Impossible.
outlines of us, and it's like King and Queen of the Impossible. We will also make those because that would be really funny. Anyway,
death.
okay. Best kill.
Best kill.
Only one.
And it has to be Corbett's, but it's still great.
It's still a fantastic kill.
It's a great,
I foresee that one doing pretty well in the bracket.
I would have picked it anyways. So.
Yeah. These are two episodes I really enjoyed. I definitely think the Siege episode is like fantastic.
It's a great episode. It's a good episode and then a fast food episode.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you have 1 week.
Yeah.
From today to watch the next 2 episodes of Supernatural. And those episodes are Season 3, Episode 14, Long Distance Call.
Which is the one I thought we had last episode.
Yeah, and Season 3, Episode 15, Time is on My Side. So that is we're in the last stretch here, so it'll be one of the second episode. There will be the penultimate episode of the season of Supernatural. I'm very excited to get there. Very excited to see this. Our first not 2-parter season finale, I should add.
Oh my God, it is.
Now, it may still be like in spirit a 2-parter, but it's not a part 1, part 2, so I think that's interesting. So you have 1 week to watch those, but between now and then, you know what you got to do. Got to hit the road, got to get your journal, got to watch some TV, but remember, you know what's out there. Be afraid of the dark.